Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Today's shocking news, Vicki Gunvalson's unexpected twist rocks the Real Housewives world. For over a decade, Vicki Gunvalson has been the unapologetic, fiery, and sometimes polarizing OG of the OC, known for her booming laugh, her constant pursuit of whooping it up, and her unfiltered way of speaking her truth on the Real Housewives of Orange County. But today, fans across the Bravo universe were left speechless after shocking news broke that has already sent ripple effects through both the Housewives franchise and the pop culture world at large. What began as just another sunny day in Southern California turned into one that will be remembered in Housewives history forever. Vicki Gunvalson, a woman who has endured breakups, makeups, feuds, and friendships in front of millions of viewers, suddenly found herself at the center of headlines that no one could have predicted. The news that stunned Bravo Nation. According to exclusive reports, Vicki has officially announced her permanent retirement from reality television, but not without one final shocking revelation that has fans still reeling. At a hastily organized press event held in Newport Beach, Vicki arrived wearing a crisp white blazer, oversized sunglasses, and her signature bold lip color. Cameras flashed as reporters shouted questions, but she silenced the room with just one sentence. "I'm done with the drama, but before I walk away forever, you all need to know the truth." And with that, she dropped a bombshell that no one in attendance could have expected. She revealed that for the last several years she had been keeping a deep personal secret, one that involves not just her family, but also the very franchise that made her a household name. A confession years in the making. Through tears, Vicki explained that while she thrived in front of the cameras, the pressures of maintaining her public image took a heavy toll. Behind the scenes, she had been battling overwhelming anxiety and fear, not just about the show, but about a massive financial burden she had been hiding. "I've built my life around work, success, and keeping up appearances," she admitted. "But I want people to know the truth before I close this chapter. I am starting over completely. I've sold Kodo Insurance, I've sold my home, and I am moving out of Orange County for good." The room gasped. For decades, Kodo de Casa had been synonymous with Vicki's name. Her castle in the gated community wasn't just a house, it was a symbol of everything she worked for. Selling it wasn't just a business move, it was the ultimate goodbye. A rift with her castmates. The shock didn't stop there. Vicki revealed that her decision wasn't just about money or peace of mind, it was also about relationships. "For years I tried to keep friendships alive that were never real," she said, visibly emotional. "I gave my heart, I gave loyalty, but what I got back was betrayal and lies." Though she didn't name names directly, fans immediately speculated that she was alluding to her on and off feuds with Shannon Beater and Tamra Judge. While the Tres Amivas were once inseparable, their rocky friendship has been in constant flux. A Bravo insider later confirmed that Vicki's announcement came after months of failed attempts to negotiate a return to the series in a friend of role. According to the source, Vicki felt disrespected by the network and didn't want to play second fiddle to anyone else. She wanted to leave on her own terms, the insider said, and she made sure that her final word would be unforgettable. Fans react with shock and emotion. Within minutes of the news hitting social media, Bravo fans flooded X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit with their reactions. "I never thought I'd see the day. Vicki is the OC. This feels like the end of an era. She's dramatic to the very end. I'll miss the whooping it up." "So she's selling everything and leaving Orange County? Where is she going?" Some speculated that Vicki might be planning a spin-off outside of Bravo, while others wondered if this meant she was preparing for a more private life away from the cameras. The secret move. In a second twist during her press statement, Vicki confirmed that she isn't just leaving Orange County, she's leaving California altogether. "I'm moving to North Carolina," she said. "I've bought a small lake house and I'm ready to live quietly, away from the spotlight." For fans who have followed her story, this news carried a bittersweet significance. Vicki's daughter, Brianna, relocated to North Carolina years ago with her husband and children, and Vicki has long spoken about missing them. "I want to be a full-time mom, a full-time grandma, and just live for my family," she said. "I'm choosing peace over drama." The emotional goodbye. As she wrapped up her statement, Vicki couldn't hold back tears. She thanked the fans who stood by her through every high and low, from her messy breakup with Brooks Ayers to her professional triumphs and personal reinventions. "You've all seen me at my worst and my best," she said. "I've made mistakes, I've made enemies, and I've made friends that will last forever. But now it's time to just be Vicki, without the cameras." The press room erupted in applause, though the mood remained heavy with the weight of her announcement. What this means for the franchise, Bravo executives have yet to release an official statement, but industry insiders are already predicting major ripple effects from Vicki's departure. "She's the blueprint," one producer confessed. "Without Vicki, there would be no Real Housewives as we know it. She paved the way for every other city, every other cast member. Losing her is monumental." Some speculate that Bravo may attempt to bring Vicki back in the future for a reunion special, while others believe this may be her final bow. Meanwhile, Tamra Judge was spotted leaving her gym in silence when paparazzi asked for her reaction. Shannon Beater, on the other hand, posted a cryptic Instagram story: "Some things never change, some things do. Wishing everyone peace." The end of the OG era, for longtime fans, today feels like the closing of a historic chapter. Vicki Gunvalson wasn't just a cast member, she was a force of nature. From screaming, "I need a man who's got it going on," to her infamous family van meltdown, to her endless clashes with castmates, she gave reality TV some of its most iconic moments. Yet, underneath the chaos, Vicki's story was always about something deeper. A woman determined to build success, find love, and protect her family at all costs. What's next for Vicki? Though she has chosen to walk away from reality TV, insiders say this isn't the last we'll hear from her. Sources close to Vicki claim she's working on a memoir, one that promises to tell the unfiltered truth about her time on Bravo, including never-before-heard behind-the-scenes drama. She's not leaving quietly, the insider hinted. That book is going to expose a lot. For now, though, Vicki says she's ready to focus on simpler joys: boating on the lake, spending time with her grandchildren, and finally living life without a camera crew following her every move. "I want peace. I want family. And I want to whoop it up on my own terms," she said with a smile. A legacy cemented. No matter what comes next, Vicki Gunvalson's place in reality TV history is secure. She was the first housewife to declare herself the OG, and she'll forever be remembered for her unapologetic energy, her explosive honesty, and her ability to dominate every room she walked into. Today's shocking news may have left fans heartbroken, but it also solidified something important. Vicki always controlled her narrative, and in true Vicki fashion, she left with one last dramatic mic drop. Final thoughts. The end of Vicki Gunvalson's reality TV reign feels like the end of an era not just for Bravo, but for the culture of reality television as a whole. Love her or loathe her, she was never boring. And now, as the sun sets on her time in Orange County, one thing is certain: no one will ever replace the OG of the OC.